And another major development to tell you about tonight in our final disrespects investigation out of Marlboro County in South Carolina. 1 week after we confirmed the South Carolina Supreme Court's investigation into Deputy Probate Judge Tammy Bullock, well, her boss is asking to be removed from the estate case.
This all started earlier this month after we aired an investigative series into allegations of the Deputy Probate Judge and others that plundered through a dead man's home in January. Security cameras at the dead man's home captured the judge and others discussing the search for the man's will. Those cameras also captured some of the group carrying property out of the home. And this all went down as the dead man's wife was inside, and the wife suffers from severe dementia. And
this man's estate could soon be on the way out of the Marlboro County Probate Judge's office. Well, here's Chief Investigator Jody Barr tonight with tonight's final disrespects investigation.
When we found Marlboro County Deputy Probate Judge Mark Heath at his office last month, he wasn't talking about it.
We'd like to talk to you about Judge Bullock if you've got a second.
The "it" being the criminal allegations against his deputy probate judge, Tammy Bullock. Bullock showed up to Hollis Slade's home the day after his death in January. Slade security cameras captured Bullock taking part in plundering through the man's home.
We all taking turns rummaging through stuff and sitting with her and trying to make her eat.
And Bullock also dug through the man's pickup truck and was there as property was carried out of his home.
Me and Tammy got 4 packs of cigarettes out there, so we figured he didn't need them no more.
Well, I know where a whole bunch of
Some in the group admitted to taking things from the home and keeping financial information they found inside from the man's family.
I said, I'm not going to leave this money sitting in that house for complete strangers to come in and you not know what's going on with it. I said, you got to be paid? I said, you got to be paid? I said, that paper is in the paper. Oh, yeah. It's so stupid. It says retirement rate. It's like almost $200,000. She don't need to know that.
The cameras also captured Bullock's plan to present herself as an elected official.
So, if anything comes up and you need to, you let them know. You let them know that his secretary for the past 30 years is now a probate judge, and if they need me.
But Bullock was not the probate judge. She was Judge Mark Heath's appointed deputy probate judge at the time. Over the next few weeks, probate records show Bullock was directly involved in the filing of the Slade family's probate case, even initialing an order from February 17th, 1 month before she was sworn into office.
This was text to the probate judge, Mark Heath.
Hollis Slade's neighbor Bobby Norris told Judge Heath about the allegations against Bullock on January 29th. Norris says Heath assured him he'd investigate. But 7 weeks later, Heath swore Tammy Bullock in under an oath that grants her the full power of an elected judge.
But you swore her in on March 15th, 6 weeks after the initial allegations were made to you.
Okay, good to see you.
All right, thanks, Judge.
On Tuesday, Heath sent the state Supreme Court this letter asking to recuse his office from presiding over the Slade estate. Heath's letter comes 1 week after we confirmed a Supreme Court investigation into Bullock, and just 3 days after Slade's estate asked to move the case out of Marlboro County, concerned over potential conflicts of interest. Judge Heath, again today,
To explain why you did that. Okay.
offered no explanation as to his decisions as the county's elected probate judge. Hollis Slade's estate wants this case moved to Darlington County, which is just to the south of here. Although Judge Heath would not answer our questions as to Tammy Bullock's current employment status, I did see her car parked out behind the courthouse in its usual spot here today. SLED opened a criminal investigation into the estate allegations back on August 30th. That investigation is still ongoing tonight. From the Marlboro County Courthouse, I'm Jody Barr.